Our final candidate for on the ballot for our District 68 State Representative, Kerri Kingsbery. So welcome, Kerri.
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Kerri Kingsbery. I'm not a politician. I'm a wife, mother, and grandmother. I'm a staunch conservative. I built a successful business and created hundreds of jobs. My mission is to provide HD 68 with a lifelong conservative representative who has the strength and determination to stand up to the establishment, to represent our district, and preserve our conservative values. Among many conservative groups and organizations, I've been endorsed by Ken Paxton, Sid Miller, and Grassroots America. It is my belief that Democrats and their policies are the biggest problem that we're facing in America today. They've opened our borders, are allowing drugs that are killing our children into the country. They're stripping away the moral fabric of our society, and they're doing it for money and power. In Texas, they've done a great job compelling a number of our House representatives to help them accomplish their anti-Texas, anti-American goals. They've successfully stopped many of our legislative and conservative priorities from passing or even being considered. They've been able to do this because they've been given the power by the House Speaker and his Republican and name-only allies. We've all witnessed representatives who've come back to their districts claiming this session was one of the most conservative in Texas history. But the truth is that in this session, bills such as HB 20, creating a border protection unit with the ability to return illegal aliens, SCR 23, declaring an invasion at the border, HB 3280, banning in-state tuition for illegal immigrants, HB 3846, mandating E-Verify, SB 2208, empowering the Attorney General to prosecute election fraud, and over and over and over, there are at least 48 very conservative bills that did not pass this session. They were killed in the House. I have a printed list in the back if you'd like to see it. I should mention one monumental bill that did pass, and that's the largest state budget increase in Texas history. Is more government spending really what we need to help restore our struggling economy? Is that going to help feed our families, help our rural ranchers and farmers who are struggling to meet the rising costs of fuel, fertilizer, seed, and hay? My opponent supported Dave Phelan in his bid for House Chairman, knowing full well he would appoint Democrats to powerful chair positions and then led a politically motivated impeachment of the most conservative Attorney General Texas has ever had. Employing the exact same tactics that we've seen the Democrats employ over and over again against President Trump. Is this what we need in a representative? My opponent has said that he's the most conservative rural representative in the House, and that he's authored more conservative bills than anybody else. But you can look up those facts for yourself, and I urge you to do so. Grassroots America and Texas Scorecard are two resources that have provided sites that make it very easy for you to do that. A couple good examples are Representative Steve Toth, who authored 21 GOP priority bills to David's 3, and Ryan Gullion, who authored 3 times as many bills overall. The biggest difference between myself and my opponent is that I'm funded 100% by voters. It's you, the voters, that I am beholden to. David's been funded by Dave Phelan and over 80 liberal-leaning PACs, such as Texans for Lawsuit Reform, which he voted with 100% of the time. It's very clear who he's beholden to. I will not vote based on liberal political influences or the desire for power and position. My first priority as a representative will be to end the appointment of Democrat chairs so that our Republican House of Representatives can be an effective House of Representatives. I will vote for lowering government spending, increased energy production and grid protection, decreasing regulatory burden, strengthening election integrity, ending unlimited emergency powers. Thank you. I will vote against foreign interest buying Texas land, corporate welfare and tax abatements. I will vote against grants to hospitals that provide services, medications, or procedures for transitioning a child's biological sex. I want to thank you all for having me here tonight. I would appreciate it if you would look up my website, kerrifortexastech.com, for any other information. You can email me from that site, and I will answer every email myself. I'll be in the back to answer any questions tonight. Thank you so much for having me.